Hello and welcome to another Driving.ca used vehicle report. Here we take a look at average Canadian prices, the trouble spots to look for, the models to avoid and which to buy. Let's dig in. The Mazda 3 has enjoyed great popularity among Canadian consumers and journalists alike. The 2014 to 2018 third generation sedan and hatchback averaged annual sales of some 31,600 units in Canada. The numbers mean so much more than just popularity. It ensures a solid supply of repair and maintenance parts from both Mazda and the aftermarket. This is important when looking for a used ride with affordable maintenance and repair. The Mazda 3 has enjoyed frequent Canadian Car of the Year awards from the Automobile Journalists Association of Canada, including small class wins in the first and last years of this generation. Driving's reviewers praised this generation from its launch and were even more impressed after the mid-cycle refresh. The third-gen Mazda 3 arrived with a 2-litre 4-cylinder making 155 horsepower as standard and an optional 184 horsepower 2.5-litre engine. Both 6-speed manual and automatic transmissions were offered, although the automatic was far more popular. Trims for the 2014 to 2018 Mazda 3 started with the entry-level GX and moved through the mid-range GS to the top GT. The third gen was also offered in both sedan and hatchback models, with the latter wearing a sport badge. Testing a mid-cycle Mazda 3 Sport GT hatch in 2016, Driving's Jill McIntosh said you probably won't even notice the biggest upgrade to Mazda's hot-selling compact hatch. The G-vectoring control bumps this already sharp little car up a serious notch. It's an electronic program that matches the engine power to steering input to improve the handling. The system is quick and subtle in operation, and I only spotted the difference having driven both GVC-equipped and non-GVC cars back to back. It's kind of like that mysterious spice you can't identify in a dish, but it makes it that much better. The average fuel economy ranged from 7.5 litres per 100 kilometres for the 2-litre engine to 7.8 litres per 100 kilometres for the 2.5-litre unit. Now these numbers can be expected to grow with engine age and based on individual driving habits. Those units equipped with a manual transmission showed no economy advantage. Canadian prices for a used Mazda 3 range from $3,500 to just over $19,000. The good news is there's plenty of choice in the $15,000 to $17,000 range. Canadian market values for early entry-level models like the 2014 Mazda 3 GX hatch with a manual transmission range from $3,500 in rough condition to $4,625 in average shape to $6,475 in top condition. The average wholesale hovers around $3,244. Average mid-range examples like an updated automatic-equipped 2016 Mazda 3 GS sedan run from $8,875 for a rough unit to $10,475 for average and $12,075 for a clean car. The average wholesale values run around $8,704. A new higher trim like a 2018 Mazda 3 GT Premium sedan can be found for around $16,025 in rough shape, $17,575 for an average unit to $19,100 for a clean example. The average wholesale prices hover around $15,502. The third generation Mazda 3 interior space isn't the largest or most accommodating for passengers or cargo, but it's still comfortable for adults in the front and rear, although taller than average riders may find an issue with the headroom. Most drivers found the infotainment system and center stack controls easy to use and relatively trouble-free. Wind and road noise were a little higher than expected, but well within acceptable limits for this class of ride. Back in 2017, driving contributor Jill McIntosh took issue with the Mazda 3's head-up display. Now most head-up displays take the information like speed and project it so it looks like it's hovering at the end of the hood. In the Mazda 3's case, it was shown on a small piece of plastic about that size. As Jill pointed out, it wasn't up to the rest of the car. Driving contributor Derek McNaughton was positive on the refreshed model's attributes. In 2016, he said inside a clean and clear tack, a new electronic parking brake, new steering wheel, and other trim modifications up the ante in the compact segment battle. Best of all, a heated steering wheel now comes standard with the mid-level GS model. The seats too get better bolstering and remain very comfortable. McNaughton also said it was surprising to find safety features like a radar cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert, and pedestrian detection in a compact car. Yes, buyers have to move up to the GT and its packages to get all the safety nets, but the GS gets many of them as standard or with a package. Consumer Reports gave the third generation 2014 to 2018 Mazda 3 reliability ratings of between 59 and 67%. This is lower than the 2014 to 19 Toyota Corolla, but was better than the 2017 to 2020 Hyundai Elantra and on par with the 2016 to 2021 Honda Civic. Rust and paint peeling top a very short list of common concerns for the Mazda 3. Earlier models were known for paint adhesion problems on the bottom of the doors, the rocker panels and the wheel well lips. Having a thorough undercarriage inspection by a qualified tech is a must. If you do find a corrosion-free model and buy it, it's wise to get an annual anti-corrosion spray done at a credible shop. While the Mazda 3 reported fewer its competitors' engine or transmission problems, it's wise to get a diagnostic scan of the onboard computer by a knowledgeable tech, which can help reduce the risk of running into electronic glitches. Remember, compact cars see very different lives, ranging from simple commuting to full-time family hauling and even some ride-sharing use. Getting a credible and independent pre-purchase inspection is a must. If you want to take advantage of collision mitigation systems and fewer corrosion issues, stick with either a 2017 or 2018 Mazda 3 GT, sedan or hatchback. The third generation Mazda 3 remains a stylish and safe used option today. Enthusiasts enjoy the cars for their driving dynamics and available manual gearbox. Even the base engine with an automatic transmission brings a livelier driving experience than many others in this segment. For more information and in-depth reviews on the Mazda 3 and so much more, check out Driving.ca. For the Used Vehicle Report, I'm Graham Fletcher.